Hi, I'm going to teach you today about divisibility rules. This really helps you when you're trying to figure out what you need to divide by, how to reduce a fraction later, what goes into things equally. And many of these you already know, and you probably don't even know you know them. To divide by 0 looks like this. 7 divided by 0. Can you do that? You can't. That is called undefined. So no numbers are divisible by 0, and it's called undefined. If you divide a number by 1, that looks like this. How many times does 1 go into 7? It goes in 7 times. How many times does 1 go into 30? It goes in 30 times. So all numbers are divisible by 1. If you look at a number, can you tell if it's divisible by 2? If it is even, it is divisible by 2. So if it ends in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. You probably also know 5. If something is divisible by 5, it ends in a 5 or a 0. Same thing with 10. If something is divisible by 10, it ends in a 0. So those are ones that are common and almost everybody knows. I will tell you that 7 has no rule. And 3, 6, and 9 are related, and 4 and 8 are related. So we'll look at 3. The rule for 3 is the sum, which means adding them up, of the digits. If that number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So I will write that down first. Sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So here's an example. One, 2, 3. If I add 1 plus 2, I get 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. The number 6 is divisible by 3, so this is divisible by 3. And we'll talk about how to do that more later. The rule for 9 is very similar. The sum of the digits is divisible by 9. So again, this one we added up to 6. That is not divisible by 9. But if we went 1, 2, 3, 3, that is equal to 9. This would be divisible by 9. Now 6 is probably one of my favorite rules. It says that if rule 2, which is even numbers, and rule 3, which is the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, that then it is divisible by 6. So if it's rules 2 and 3 both exist, so this is not even, so it is not divisible by 6. This one does not add up to, it adds up, it's also divisible by 3, but it is also not even. So if we take the same beginning and we just put a 6 on it so that it is even and it's divisible by 3, it will also be divisible by 6. Then we have the rules for 4 and 8. These are not rules you'll probably use very often, but you might. If the last 2 digits are divisible by 4. So I can make up a problem, any problem I want. And I could say 1, 5, 7, 9, and then I just have to put 44. I know that 44 is divisible by 4. That means that whole problem is divisible by 4. And the rule for 8 is if the last 3 digits, similar to 4, is divisible by 8. This is really one you won't use very often. It has to be pretty obvious. So you might have 8 into 5, 7, 8, 8, 8. Because that's easy to go, oh yeah, 8 is divisible into that, and that whole number is divisible by 8. So it usually has to be pretty obvious, or you may not get it. So those are your divisibility rules, and on the next video, I will teach you how to do shorthand division. Thank you.